Fair use, copyright, facts.
I am the decider, and I will decide. I'm the decider.
Now I'll show you guys, after I make this quick thing, the wokes, the lefties, the squeamish, the sidewalk sissies, men that ride side saddle, you know what I'm talking about, tofu eaters, rice eaters. They'll get upset. I don't want to do that. So I'll just show this one pic. I'll show you guys all the rest that I took. Don't worry. Before this video starts, my monthly video, I just want to say very, very briefly, I actually met some good players. I often talk about how 99% of people are bad and how terrible everyone is. But I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of the people in RL and a couple of the people in crew. I don't know all of them, but definitely Randy and Tushy and yeah, him. There's quite a few of them that I would duo and trio and even small man groups with for this whole month. So shout out to those guys if you know RL or crew. Maybe you like them, maybe you hate them, maybe you don't know them. They're usually in EB. But there was some quality people that were also very fun. Yeah, there was one or two others. Is Fast Hands the same person as Deer Hands? No, I don't think so. They act and play very differently. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, here's the monthly vid, just some random clips of stuff. It's a little shorter than usual because I was in the hospital for 5 days recovering after an incident. So, hope you enjoy. Smashing Fools. Back. I have no idea who this is. He said my name. I have no idea. Here's the people I play with. Walks through Dredge, which needs about 2 more kills, doesn't take it. Okay. We're outnumbered. They have 50 on with a huge queue. Right? We're fighting Indo's crew and whoever the other one is, which is also big. We have about 4 people on. Didn't have subs, so rather than taking this camp, which is smart anyway, ran all the way back, because I followed her or him, to our keep. Could have ported, ran back. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2 trips. I don't think I missed one. The idiot has no stacks, no food, no wrench, oil, anything like that. These are the complete retard potheads that I play with on a daily basis. Useless. Just retards. Prime time, weekend. We got 5 people on. I just can't catch a break with a half-decent alliance ever. Yep, another one. 3 today. Fact. Well, it's a holiday weekend. We're at starting prime time. They both have 50 with huge queues. And we are outmanned as always. We have like 4 people on. Dear God. I tell people I get these things non-stop. This is actually 4 today. Is there some boost in Ascended Find? It's crazy. And there's still, I don't know, I'm going to play another 3 to 10 hours. Oh my God. They literally outnumber us 10 to 1 and hide at the door. That's insane. Just destroying these kids over and over and over with less people. That's a fact. Yeah, that's Indo's boom ball. We're just murdering Indo and the other boom ball. We don't even have a cue. Fact. Murder. Murdering Indo's boom ball over and over with half the numbers back. Yeah, this kid has been blocked for a long time. I don't know why you're asking. I unblocked him for a minute. I had to find his name. He just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks like another J-Mac or Lucidity. Just doesn't shut the fuck up. Definitely a kid with ADD that's on Ritalin and lithium and a whole host of pills. Yeah, I'm sure. Definitely no father figure in the home. No money. He has no things. Never been anywhere. He's unfunny, not clever, and dumb, which is not a great combination. Before he was blocked, I've never, ever seen the kid fight or help in any way, shape, or form. Just your classic, useless, Midwest, unknown. Definitely a millennial. Oh, definitely no. Never played any sports. I don't know or care if he's gay. But it wouldn't shock me. I'll just say that. I really don't want to talk about this kid. He's just another nobody. That's, what can I say? There's a long list of them. Again, I don't know anything about the kid, but I can tell you for sure that he has more deaths than kills. I wouldn't be shocked if he had 50 to 100,000 deaths. And maybe just for, he doesn't fight. Maybe from leeching off groups, he has 1,000 kills. Oh, I could tell he watches Chinese-y cartoons. Yeah. But again, just another nobody. He has no effect on this game outside of, I guess, making people use their block button. Okay. Alright, so anyway, I really don't have a story. People that I block are always unfunny, dumb kids. I can tell he's the type that talks about smoking weed because he thinks it makes him look cool. People like that have weed-related names. Talk about, oh dude, I'm AFK, I gotta get high. It's funny that loser drug addicts talk about it like you should be ashamed that you're a loser drug addict. I don't know, I just don't get it with these kids. No, he will never be anything, just like his father that left and his whore mother. And I don't say that being trolly, I say it because it's a fact. But I'm not interested. That's why you've never heard me talk about him. I have no idea. Some people say it's the alt of Lucidity or J-Mac. Lots of people, in fact, I've heard say that. In fact, earlier in chat, I wondered who they were talking about. Like 15 minutes, all normal players were talking. And I'm like, who the hell are they talking about? I just assumed somebody was spamming just stupid kitty shit. No, there's no way that kid tags. Unless it's just to spy for his main server. That's the only thing I can think. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end this. I mean, it isn't hard. He stealths, waits for cooldown, does one attack, runs back in. He's done it 100 times. Took us, with 13 people, they both have 50. Fact. Prime time. We have 4 people on, they both have 50 with the Q. This kid was mad I was farming him. 2 of us farmed about 15 to 18 of them. He spammed me and spammed me and spammed me. Yeah. Bad. I don't know who this kid is, but he's terrible. Boy, is this kid hacking all over. No wonder why I have him blocked. Jeez. Yeah, I watched him speed hack and go underground and fly to the top of SM from the bottom of SM. Yeah, but not shocking. You see what this guy just wrote? 14 years, not including people talking on my Discord. It's the first time I've seen anyone else talk about that. Do you know how many people, and it's usually the ones that are saying any tags on, any commanders, because they're not good enough, smart enough to solo or do anything without a tag, right? When they could be doing stuff like taking camps and the NPCs. This guy knows. Now, anyone that has ever played on my team knows that occasionally I will say in chat, you know, frogs, ogres, dredge, whatever. And some of them think it's funny, or why do you say that? Why is it important? They don't know how the game works and they play it, which is baffling to me. These NPCs do 3 very important things. And it's not difficult. Even the worst, I was going to name one, but I'll be nice. Even the worst players in the game should be able to take those camps solo. One I was going to mention can't, but again, I'll be nice. One of those things that I will tell you, and the other 2 I won't, is that they fortify your camp when you flip them to your side, and it slows things down a little versus good players. Certainly not versus a duo or any, you know, decent small man or Zerg. It does nothing. It adds 2 more seconds of fighting. Now I'm going to be done in a second. This won't be much longer. But there are some people that it either would take an extremely long time or they can't at all take a camp if it has NPCs. Certain classes and builds just can't do it. Or people that are high, drunk, idiots, millennials, various types of sidewalk sissies, those whatevers, they just can't do it. Right. So it fortifies your camps, and it's a couple of points when you do them. But also, it takes enemy camps. You would be shocked how many people don't know that the NPCs take enemy camps all by themselves, which is why this guy, somebody was just asking me on Discord, why did he write that, Car? We keep losing, so this is frogs, Hylix. Can someone take that camp out? All by themselves, they're taking our camp. So it's a shame to lose a camp to stupid frogs or ogre. Right. It's just dumb. It's such an easy thing. So it's a double whammy. Now also, if you have a little trouble taking a camp, let's say you're solo, or even two people, the other day, I'm going to be nice again. Someone I know that is a C-level player who has trouble with camps, walked through frogs and didn't even have to take the whole thing. There was maybe 2 kills or 2 or 3 reses, right? And was going to take this camp. I know for a fact she was going to fail and not take it. And I'm like, for the 20 seconds it takes you, right? Let's say it took 30 seconds. Get the frogs on your side. They buff, they heal, they do damage, they distract, certainly, right? Take them and then run in with them. You can even, let's say there's a really good player and you're a mid-level player. You run into a camp and you have the NPCs with you, which do buff and heal you, plus they do some damage and knockbacks and all kinds of things. With help, a mid-level or a below mid-level can take a good player in a camp. Right. Well, that's one of the 3 important things. I'm not even going to say what the other 2 are, but it's even way crazier. And no one takes that shit. I am continuously, when I'm tagged and whatever, watching SM and doing fast car stuff, saying, take these camps. And of course, there's dumb kids that think it's funny. Oh, fast car loves, yeah, the NPCs. It's not for no reason. Yeah, but, millennials are all idiots. All of them. Okay. But that's why that guy was saying that. Yes, what's your question? I don't know where he went. Or was that death? Yeah, I looked over to the side for a minute. My phone was... Oh, right there. Yeah, 100%. What was cheap? That guy invising? No, it's part of his mechanic. It's always funny when people say like that kind of shit. He's a stealth class. Of course he's going to use stealth. Nothing cheap about it. Well, of course, fast cars here, so... Alright. So anyway, yeah, you guys asked, so. Right. Alright, so I'm going to end this. I might make a video, a special vid, about 2 people nobody knows that actually will come out before this video by weeks. And you will have forgotten by the time this comes out. Did he ever make that video? Yeah. You're going to see it probably around the 12th to 15th of the month, something in there. Okay. And as always, they got 50 mans. We have like 4 active, maybe 3. Oh, some guild came in. It's the B team from the borderline. I've never heard of any of these motherfuckers. But at least it's bodies, you know what I mean? I don't know who they are. Well, With less people, we have smashed Indo's 50-man boon ball 9 out of 9, 10 times in a row. It's about to be 10. That's a fact. That's a fast fact. They got smashed again. That's sad. Yeah, he ran. No, they don't have 50. They don't want anything to do with me. They're not coming over here. That's a fact. Of course he ran. Again, there ain't 50. They're not fighting me. Of course he ran. He doesn't want this. That's a fact. Keeps running. I don't know who this kid is. I'm assuming it's some kind of troll. As always, we have no queue. It's reset day. Ugh. Well, they know. You know. Destroyed. Fact. That's the fast car effect. The decider. You know. That loot can't pour in fast enough. That's what happens when you're a champ. That's a fact. It's gonna keep going. No queue. And they got 50 bands with 50 in queue. It's gonna be another fun week. Oh. What? You people never believe like I make this shit up. Outnumbered. This is all we have. They both have 50 mans with large queues. No, man, I was stuck in a wall. I know it looked weird. It's an excuse because you died? Well, if I died, fuckface, I wouldn't have all my stacks, you retard. Why do people troll that are idiots? I just don't get. Why is he even on her? Kick him out of Discord. Kid's a retard. I don't know. I got pulled and I wound up inside a wall. I couldn't move. By pure luck, I got out of combat, so I just poured it out. I don't know. That's Guild Wars 2 for you. Took SM from them. That's a fact. Oh, they don't know what to do now. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Retook SM. Fact. They both have 50. We're outnumbered with like 6 people. Fact. Interesting case, thanks for the question. Yes, while he does have food, he has no stones, so he's half a tard. I'm gonna take this keep, that's a fact. Retaking it, fact. Taking this keep, that's a fact. As always, about 90% of the idiots here bitching, why can't we kill them, why do we die so easy? None of them have food or wrench on. Retards, complete fucking retards, just everyone on the spectrum. The news says 1 in 4 millennials is on the spectrum. I think it's 1 in 2, and I completely believe it. God, these kids are terrible. Ugh, this alliance is garbosexual. That fast car always hides in SM. Murdering kids all night long. Been smashing IE all day. They've yet to kill me, even when it was 5-on-1. Without Crit Cry, they're just not good. They're bad. We're just destroying them. They run over and over and over. I don't think they've gotten a kill yet. Ugh. I killed the red so many times for my E. He rage quit off. This is very typical of that dumb non-American retard. Pothead drunk loser. I own him day after day and he always quits. He's raging, smashing the keyboard. Talking about fast cars, blonde hair. He's so bad. Look, without Quick Cry, they're nothing. He's just another Chinese or whatever the fuck he is, nobody. And it won't really matter, because pretty soon Trump will take his country over too. Bad, the red, i.e. terrible. You better go back to your next broken class, because this one ain't working either. There's got to be two of us taking SM, that's a fact. Oh, big fight going on, that's a fact, Jack. We both have 50 and we're about to sneak SM, fact. Take it, fact. Is that Valen? You sure? I don't think that's him. It was bad. IE is so bad. This kid is terrible.
Energy level too low. Ready to rock.
Your crawl impression is really coming along.
Charged up.
They don't want this, I promise you. I've been murdering these kids 20 at a time. Fact.
Invigorating.
Restore. Cleanse. Believe.
Just murdering fools. Oh my lord, just murder.
Synergy is
About to take SM. That's a fact, children. Yeah, that was weird. Just took this keep. Fact. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. It's all pineapple. Take this keep. It's a fact. I took your keep. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. It's a fact. A whole lot of nothing. Cower on the steps, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna take this whole map. That's a fact. I'm gonna take SM now, too. That's a fact. Fact. These idiots think we can't see them over there stacking up and getting ready to bomb. Retards. Oh, it was tasty. Yum. Bot and pineapple, fact. I'm gonna take SM from them, that's a fact. Just murdering these kids. Murder. J-Mac is pulling the levers again. He's a retard. Ooh, quite a fight going on here for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of these Filipino kids on. Overseas Filipino worker that makes shoes or something. They make good food, damn good lumpia, better than Chinese food. But they're terrible gamers. They're terrible athletes and gamers. What? Filipinos? See, this is going to shock you because you don't know Filipinos like I do. The motherfuckers can sing. They can't do much well. You know, they're not an attractive people. They're not athletic. They're not very smart. But the motherfuckers could sing. You would be shocked how many of those, I don't know what you'd call them, talent shows, The Voice, AGT, and millions of other local, state-level shows. There's Filipino people. From a very young age, the parents have them, no, you sing, June. Dick, you sing. These motherfuckers are always singing. And some of them are not bad. You know, they're not American level good, but for Asians, you know, jungle Asians, the motherfuckers could sing, some of them. Alright, you wanted it. Here's a prime example of one of the terrible Filipinos. They're just bad. Like this kid here, like I said, they're not good at gaming, they're not good at sports or like bodybuilding. They're not... I don't understand your question. Oh, like the single best thing Filipinos are good at? No question, nursing. It doesn't matter. I promise you, it's not my state. When you look into the medical world, here's another one. They're just bad. They have no idea what buttons to hit. They're just not very smart. They're terrible at gaming. But yes, they're excellent in the medical field. I mean, granted, it's not very hard being a nurse, but you go to any hospital, the amount of nurses, LPNs or LVNs, X-ray techs, I don't know why. Their parents, you know, while they're eating lumpia and chicharon bulaklak with suka, yeah, and, you know, a chicken adobo, right, pancit, all this on the barbecue. While they're eating this, their parents must be telling them, June, go into hospital. Get job. Anyway, that kid was garbosexual. One more, and then I want to be done with Filipinos.
Getting healthy.
No, I don't dislike them. I have, strangely, one of my businesses, many of the customers, if not most, are Filipino, believe it or not. Yes. Dude, these kids aren't gonna get me. They're terrible. They just don't know how to play this game. You know what I mean? They're just bad. What you call bad. I don't know who this is. They ran over and they were jumpy. I don't know. Could be anyone. If somebody isn't tagged, there's very few people unique enough looking that I can tell who's who. You know what I mean? Not to mention, I have the graphics turned down, so... Okay. We've been 2 versus 5 to 10 for an hour with no deaths. It was the best line. This guy gets jumped. They both got 50. We got about 16. I'm gonna take SM. That's a fact. Of course I took it. I said I was. When I say fact, you ought to know by now. Who am I? We have 21. They have that. We are outnumbered. They have that. These Filipino worker kids are bad. I try to be nice. I don't know. Some of them don't fight me. Maybe I know them, but a lot of them are really bad. They just go down so easy. These kids are bad. We just murdered like 9 of them. Another one. Oh my god. These kids go down easy. Question of the year so far. Dear Fast Car, we've seen 100 pictures of you. We know you're 6'9" with giant muscles. But what the people really want to know, what does Black Car look like? Okay, it's a legit question. Give you a little taste.
My theme music.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's a knowable fact. It's a provable fact.